Hey everybody, we're at Sketchademic Studios here with Mr. Trey Archer and Jonathan Futt. We're going to be making a dollar bill origami. So we're going to be making this guy right here. It is your actual shirt with a tie. You notice that tie is right there as well. It's very, very cool. So it starts with a single dollar bill. You're going to crease it right down the center. You're going to the front face U and fold back into a nice long piece of dollar. And then you open it back up. That's just a pre-crease. And you're going to take the back corner and fold it down right against that crease. So when you do, it's going to be kind of like an airplane shape. You're going to try to get it as sharp a point as you can, and in doing so, you're going to be able to make a really cool bow tie. You're actually starting with a tie right here, so you can see that right there. Now if you notice this point, I'm going to use Trey's card, this point right here at the corner, and this point right here where the green and the white meet, we're going to fold right there to make a crease. That's actually going to make the side of the bow tie. You're going to just ignore the rest of the whole dollar as it comes over, and then you're going to uncrease, and you're going to actually fold right down the center. So when you're doing so, you get that kind of shape. Now it's going to feel a little weird here, ignore that. But then we're going to fold again, same kind of spot, and actually if you lay this corner to corner, it automatically falls where it's supposed to be and ends up being even, so that's a good little trick for making it faster. Then when you open it up, I just worry about creasing up near the top, right here, because down here it's going to fall just where it needs to be in just a moment. So at this point where it's starting to feel weird, you kind of get this dome shape. You're going to actually fold it straight down, try to line up this tie right with this center piece, the crease that you made at the very beginning, and that's going to be your tie that ends up being down the front of the shirt. At this point we're going to fold this down to the side, and going to again fold the side to the crease. Now I'm only going about to the base of the tie right here. I'm not worried about going all the way down to the end. I'm just going to do the base. Just need to get the general idea of where this crease is going to be. We're going to deal with the top part later. Then I'm going to do the other side as well. Again, I'm folding that crease to that center piece and creasing that nice and well against the table. Stopping about where the tie is, not worrying about that, because we're going to do that in a second. So you get something like that. Now, I kind of open it up because, again, pre-creasing. Origami is amazing like that. Do 1,000 things for one fold. Now we're going to take this tie and fold it sideways. And right at the base of this tie, right here where the green is touching, we're going to take this and fold it. From this point up to about here, we're going to move this corner to right to the top. So the way that's going to work is just kind of like that. And when we do, notice how this already tries to fold again. That's perfect. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for that happy place in between where this ends up folding and falling just flat and coming even with here. And then you fold the tie to the other side. So remember, it's open, fold it to the other side. Same thing, we're going to fold right here and fold this corner all the way up to here. And when we do, it's going to kind of fold and fall into place right where it needs to. If it's a little tall, like in this case, that's okay. Just kind of peel it over the edge. That's going to be covered up later. Not a big deal. You open back up the tie, give it a little fold and a shake. That makes everything fall into place, and now we have a tie for the center of our shirt. And when we do, we're going to take, and at the bottom of that tie, we're going to fold it up. That's going to give us the bottom of our shirt, or at least justify where that's going to be. And if you notice, the shirt ends about right here, and then so we're going to fold this back one about the same spot, right at the edge of that shoulder. And when we do, we're going to create, again, the front of our shirt, and we got this little Z thing going on. And at this point, we're going to make the sleeves. We do that by taking this inside spot here and pulling it out. And at this crease that we made earlier, we're going to fold it the other direction, the opposite way. And by folding it the opposite way, which you could actually open it up and fold it the opposite way, right? We're going to be able to create the illusion of arms. So by doing that, we get these nice little arm sections here. And then when we fold it back up, we now have a shirt with a tie that's hiding behind it. And our arms as well. The only thing we're missing is the collar to clean it up and hold it all together, because right now we still try to fall into a Z. So what we do is the very bottom piece, we're going to fold with the points inside, right along this green and white line. And we're going to twist that off just like that. And then we're going to turn it over so that this is away from us, and we're going to fold this point to the center. And just down a little bit. You don't want to fold it all the way down to the center because that looks really bad. You don't want to fold it straight over because then you can't do anything with your arms. So you want to fold it just a little bit. You're going to get a really odd angle. Now if you notice, if I take this card here from this Sketchademic Studios and I slide it in, you'll see how the collar fits over the card. You want this straight line created right here where it'll actually hold on to something, because that's how we're going to be able to hold the front of our shirt to the back of our shirt. So when we fold it up, we're going to slide that collar over the front of our shirt and kind of push and hold right here. And then as we're holding there, we're going to crease everything where it needs to be so that when we stop holding it, it'll actually hold itself in the right spot and end up making a nice little shirt. So there we go. There is our nice little dollar bill bow tie and shirt. If you put it in a book, it flattens out, looks really nice. And we want to thank again Trey Archer here in Miami for letting us hang out at his place in his studio at Sketchademic Studios. Thanks again. This is Mr. Fudge, your balloon man, with Dollar Bill Origami.